So this is Joe Mazzulla being an absolutely reprehensible basketball coach. Al Horford needs to switch this. Drew Holiday's going to get underneath. He's going to get low. He's going to be fine battling Miles Turner. Derek White's right there in the gaps helping. Drew Holiday will be in the gaps the second he switches. You run drop coverage on a pick and pop. You're letting Miles Turner take a practice three. Joe Mazzulla is garbage. Joe Mazzulla is terrible. Jaylen Brown in transition here, you're back to Miles Turner. You throw half-court matchups out the window in transition. I got to communicate that I'm taking Miles Turner, okay? So Al Horford knows, okay, I'm going to come over and take Bruce Brown. That's how transition defense works. You communicate, you get cross-matched all the time. But two people go to Miles Turner, and Bruce Brown's open. Joe Mazzulla's terrible. We're going to play a game here and just look at how many Pacers players are wide open off this ball screen. So Joe Mazzulla's terrible. This is an easy switch. Al Horford's up. You have Drew Holiday right there in the gaps. Jason Tatum's underneath switching. He's fine on Miles Turner. He'll be in the gaps when he switches too. So look at this. You run drop coverage. Look at everybody. So Tyrese Halliburton's wide open and Miles Turner's role is wide open. That's pretty impressive how awful that defensive scheme is. Joe Mazzulla's awful. Bad defense by Drew Holiday when Obi Toppin sets the screen and when Tyrese Halliburton comes off the screen, you can start to fight over the top of the screen. Look at Drew Holiday. You're already trying to fight over the top. You're trying to fight over the top of nothing. So now you're still trying to come uphill to get over the top of nothing, and Tyrese Halliburton's just going to blow by you and turn the corner. And more openness. This is a poorly coached team. Joe Mazzulla should not be coaching basketball at any level. Buddy Hield setting a ball screen right here. This is guard to guard, so I'd probably switch. The Celtics have to do something, though. You can't just not defend a ball screen. Look at the Celtics. Drew Holiday gets screened. They do nothing. Right to the rim. Joe Mazzulla. This is guard to guard. Well, I don't know why Derek White's trying to get up and fight over the top of this screen. Just switch the screen. It's guard to guard. You're fine. So instead, though, look at Derek White coming uphill to defend nothing. So Tyrese Halliburton now can just turn the corner right here again. So now Drew Holiday's stuck having to guard the ball. Look at this. Miles Turner's wide open. Derek White's off balance because he was trying to go uphill, getting over the top of nothing. And now Tyrese Halliburton can easily cross him over too. Unbelievable. Joe Mazzulla. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make it up. It's another ball screen. Derek White's getting screened here. Joe Mazzulla, you have to defend ball screens. You can't not defend them. Again, Jason Tatum can switch on Bruce Brown, and Derek White will be fine on Miles Turner. He can get low and battle. Look what the Celtics, look at this. You just don't defend this ball screen. Look at that, right to the rim. Good coaching. Good job. Charles Lee, Cassell, great coaching. More terrible transition defense. Sam Hauser's got Miles Turner here. He's the first one back. So I got to communicate that so Luke Cornett knows, okay, I'm going to take the trailer here for Indiana. You half-court matchups do not mean anything in transition. You get to the nearest body. So instead, two people go to Miles Turner. So instead of Luke Cornett being up the line, ready to help on Tyrese Halliburton, he's in the paint, doubling Miles Turner for no reason. Look at this. Luke Cornett should be right there in help. There's no place for Tyrese Halliburton to go. But you were busy doubling Miles Turner. It's not your fault. The team's poorly coached. God, is Mazzulla awful. This is becoming a Luke Cornett problem now. Okay, you're staring at the ball right here. Let's get up the line, first of all. Why you in the paint? And let's see ball and man, which in this case is TJ McConnell. Look at Luke Cornett. What are you doing? Running a one-man zone? So instead of being up the line, ready to guard, with Sam Hauser being easily able to help you, you just give TJ McConnell the paint. All right, this is now a Luke Cornett issue. So Drew Holiday's going to get twisted around here because his back is not to the baseline. He's not seeing his man and the ball right here. So he's going to get beat back door. So now he's twisted around. Now he ends up, look at this. Now you're just staring at the ball. So I should be over guarding Buddy Hield right now. This block shot would go right to me. But you were in no man's land, and it goes right to Buddy Hield. Luke Cornett is becoming a real issue. The Celtics are switching. First of all, thank God, finally. But Luke Cornett's got to get level to the screener on the switch. Drew Holiday's going to be there to help you. Derek White and Jason Tatum also will be in help. But you're not getting up on this switch. So Benedict Mathurin comes off and is just wide open. Sam Hauser's guarding Miles Turner in the paint. There can never be space between Hauser and Miles Turner in the paint. I got to be getting low and battling him now, doing my work early. Get him to catch this ball as far out as possible. Sam Hauser's, look at this, get low. Move him out. You just let him catch this ball right in the paint. Now it's too deep. So the Celtics are back in their idiot drop coverage. So Al Horford's going to be late, obviously, on the pick and pop to rotate to Aaron Nesmith. So Jaylen Brown, you cannot guard at half court. I got to get underneath the three-point line with my back to the baseline. So I'm in the gaps. There's no place for Nesmith to go. Al Horford's going to be late getting out. Look at Jaylen Brown. You are guarding at half court for no reason. There's too much space. Al Horford's getting beat. You should. Jaylen Brown, you want Tyrese Halliburton coming off this ball screen. It's fine. Everything's going to be okay. That's where all your help is anyways. But instead, look at Jaylen Brown leaning towards this screen early. Easy blow by, collapse everybody. So Drew Holiday's giving Tyrese Halliburton the angle here to where Jaylen Brown's in help. That's good. But if he comes uphill more, you got to keep playing on that angle to force him into help. See, look at Drew Holiday. You're coming uphill. Now you're no longer on that angle. Your feet aren't level to each other. They're not even set. So now Tyrese Halliburton easily now can just cook you the other way, and that was not good. Joe Mazzulla should not be coaching basketball at any level. This is complete trash. Derek White was late getting under a handoff. Al Horford's guarding at half court. Get to the three-point line away from. That's all you got to do is get to the three-point line away from the ball where you're supposed to be. The shell drill in a game. So now when Bruce Brown comes off the handoff, there's no place to go. You're right in that gap right there. But instead, what's Al Horford doing? Guarding at half court instead of being in the gaps. This is complete garbage. So the Celtics switch a cross screen right here. Drew Holiday's staying with Buddy Hield. All right, if Buddy Hield comes over the down screen, he's just going to chase over the top. What is Al Horford doing? Why in the world? What is Al Horford switching? What? Celtics are switching here. Jaylen Brown has got to sprint up to Buddy Hield. Like, I can't walk. I've got to be level to the screen or ready to guard Halliburton. Al Horford also needs to switch underneath. I can force Halliburton into help right there. Look at this. So you can't even switch right. So Jaylen Brown's late getting up and Al Horford's switching over the top. So this is like everyone's open here. Another baseline out of bounds that the Celtics are switching for no reason. Why? Drew Holiday just needs to be attached and showing. All we're worried about is Buddy Hield curling off the down screen. Al Horford's fine guarding Buddy Hield right now. Again, why are the Celtics switching? So again, 50 people go one way, another 50 go the other. So now everyone's confused and Buddy Hield hits a three.